Nice response to his last outing.
Yeah, last two.
Yeah.
He gets him swinging, and for the first time this series, got that slider really working. 4 no-hit innings for the kid, and no score after 4.
Hader ready with a 1-2 pitch. And a strikeout. His second of the night.
Hangs in there pretty well against most southpaws.
And then there's that guy.
And then there's Josh Hader. There it is. Up in the zone. Good luck with that. 96, top of the strike zone, and that is an awfully difficult pitch to center on.
And the payoff pitch he got. Another off-speed pitch, and Smith swings through it for the second out.
A nasty breaking ball. We talked about his ability here this year, flipping it in there about 40% of the time, and that's why this pitch is all in the strike zone, and then it's not. Some serious tight spin to finish on that breaking ball.
Messages, and he's going to try and answer every one of them.
Strike 3, first K for Archer.
That was that slider. Archer. This one doesn't go in the whiff, but just as good.
And there's a cut to miss. 2 up and 2 down. That one disappeared on Mondesi. The bottom dropped out.
You know, that's the one thing we've seen from Chirinos. The split usage has gone up, slider a little bit down, and why not throw this pitch more? Look how long that's in the zone, and he still can't reach it.
One of a select opponent who's done that, but here he's down on 3 pitches as he gets caught looking on the slider, and Diaz has back-to-back strikeouts to start the ninth.
Well, there's that signature pitch right there. He had him fastball, and then used the signature pitch. And as he said, it comes easy to him. He throws it like he's throwing a fastball. Just that little change of grip makes that late cut. And it's still coming in there at 90+ miles an hour.
But falling back into some old habits right here. Right there. Boy, they just blew him away. There's the 97 we talked about. That's in Weaver's back pocket if and when he wants it.
Yeah, if you get him to swing through a 93-mile-an-hour fastball and then jack it up to 96 or 97, there's very little chance he's going to catch up to that one.
And the 0-2 struck him out. That late break there from Andrew Miller. That was sharp. Nothing Yelich could do with it. Boy, this is filthy right here.
This was the Andrew Miller what we saw in spring training. The big breaking ball.
The 2-2 right down the middle. 102. Ball just explodes out of his hand.
Thinking slider maybe. Either thinking slider or that just locked him up in the inner half.
Hard and down on that nasty slider. Strikeout number 5.
That's filth. I think the best pitch of the night from Patrick Corbin right here. Watch this thing. Oh my goodness. Sliders aren't supposed to slide at this altitude, but Patrick Corbin throws his so hard.
And he gets him. That's a great pitch right there. And boy, the combination of those two, as you point out, BA, they can make it impossible for hitters.
Well, and he's got great arm speed on that split. Look at how it tumbles right to the bottom of the zone. How about the adjustment made?
0-2, big shift on here. Descalso, swing and a miss. Max Scherzer, 5th strikeout. He's at 84 for the season.
And not to mention strike guys out.
Like that. 2 in a row and 4 for the game.
The way you win in today's style of baseball, obviously you got to have some stuff in your rotation to be able to limit contact. But this is where it becomes more important in the postseason. And with Verlander and Cole in the front end of the rotation, you always like the chances of the Astros. But I would also think the chances of adding another starting pitcher for the Astros.
And here it is. Swing and a miss. Reed pulls the string. Aguilar is strikeout victim number 3.
Great location. Down, away.
see Aguilar miss that by a foot.
Oh boy. And Matt's completely befuddled Prado with the curveball, and he has his 5th strikeout of the day.
Well, I don't know what Prado happened to him here. You never see Prado look like that. Completely fooled. Wow.
Seven strikeouts for Nola. Well, obviously that's not the case today, so let's keep that going.
Yeah.
And that ball field's something, though, Jimmy. You stand at home plate at Coors Field, and it seems like the fair lines just go out
behind you. Behind you.
It's so, that is nasty.
That is filthy.
He does have it going today. The tilt on that ball.
That's a pretty slider that starts at the hitter and breaks over on the inside corner. Brad Peacock, 2nd strikeout of the inning. He's retired the first 6.
Got him looking at a breaking ball. Oh man, he was looking for anything but that pitch, I believe. And Semien will head back to the dugout, 1 down.
Well, take a look at it on the Nissan pitch tracker. When you're looking for that slider down and away, and then all of a sudden he drops one in there, you don't expect to see it where he located it.
Kind of backed up a little bit.
Yeah, it did, and you're looking for it more away. When he sees that pitch, it almost takes him, wait, what is that?
Dyson strikes out. So Paddock with a good start. Strikes out the first Diamondback he faces tonight.
Oh, I think Chris Paddock left a ticket for the Vulcan tonight. In attendance. Oh, yeah, there it is. Great depth to it. And Dyson leading off, walking back to the dugout. That's a good sign for Chris Paddock.
And when you can do that to a good hitter, that is amazing. Belt chased it, didn't get it. First strikeout for Mike. 4 up, 4 down to start the night.
Great pitch right there.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Good hard slider down and in. And Adam Eaton down on strikes. And even with that, Eaton is 10 for 20 against Zach Wheeler. So 2 up, 2 down. First strikeout for Zach. Anthony Rendon coming up. The home plate umpire tonight is Mike Estabrook.
1-2. Oh, good looking pitch. He caught him watching the breaking ball. Strikes out 3 in the inning after walking Garcia to lead it off. 5 strikeouts through 2 innings for Dodger left-hander Clayton Kershaw.
Way out in front of a breaking ball, and Zach's got a strikeout.
He went eephus on him, and he got him on a 69-mile-per-hour bender. Nice pitch.
That is why Zach Greinke is so tough. I mean, he can go to his kitchen sink and pull out an eephus at 69 miles per hour. We saw a range of fastballs and changeups anywhere from 87 to 91 in that at bat.
Swing and a miss. Crawford strikes out to start the 6th inning. Oh, 8 punch outs now for Lynn.
He's doing a nice job. Good location here. His cutter has been filthy tonight, and the velocity on it has been really firm. There's a good look. And you know, Lance Lynn has that ability to manipulate this pitch where he can keep it small and you get that really tight break, and it's only a couple of miles an hour off.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 slider. That's similar to the one that struck out Adam Jones for the 3rd out in the 1st inning, and that was Kevin Crone. Strikeout number 2.
You know, I always wonder what hitters are thinking when they face guys like Max.
And there's strike 3. Good hard slider. 2 down. The answer is no.
No, I've never seen a pitcher be in the bottom 2 or 3 in futility in the entire major leagues, and then come this year and be in the top 2 or 3. That's a good hard slider, buried. Nice stop.
And a wave and a miss. He gets it right there. You got Rengifo to chase.
Well, this is the first step, and there it is. The curveball starts it away, and that ball actually bounces in front of the plate.
Swing and a miss. 100 miles an hour. Hundo. Garrett Cole picks up his 2nd strikeout of the inning and hits triple digits to end the 1st.
Swing and a miss, and a ball diving down and away. Strasburg, 4 strikeouts, and he has had 3 of those in the last 5 hitters. Nissan pitch cast.
See, that's that changeup. That
is a changeup.
That's a beautiful pitch right there.
2-2.
past him at 94 miles an hour. So that's his 7th strikeout. Let's toss it down to Guerin.
OB assistant hitting coach Andy Barquette, who's also the fill-in third base coach, is the unofficial team DJ, and he carries around a little speaker with him. Well, during spring training, a couple of the guys said, you know what, we're the world champions, we need a bigger speaker. Barquette went back to his locker a few days later and was a huge box with a new speaker in it. Now, he didn't know who sent it, but a couple days later, Chris Sale popped into the cage and said, hey.
Got him swinging with a nice looking curveball for the first out of the 5th.
Speed him up, slow him down. Mostly speed him up for Walker Buehler. Here he goes with the curveball. 12-6. You see that rotation almost going straight down.
1-2 coming. Curveball struck him out. 2 men down.
It's not the umpire's fault.
Well, that's the good Seth Lugo curve.
Well, set up by the fastballs, Garrett.
Well, he did go right back to it. And to the frustration of Calhoun.
I mean, 3 straight pitches. Same pitch, same spot, same swing. You very rarely see that.
He feels good out there. He's competing, man.
And he just blew it by Mathis. 7 strikeouts now for Clevenger. Mid-game recap brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. And it was a 2-out RBI double in the 3rd by Shin-Soo Choo that got the Rangers on the board. And then with 2 outs,